Maximus Analysis here for December 17th, 2015, and what a dirty move, man. Dirty, dirty, dirty move. False breakout this morning. I thought there was going to be follow through, and there was not. And yes, I got caught with some stuff, went very light overnight with some LinkedIn, and it's kind of looking not so good. So all I did was didn't take the entire position off, but I took a majority off. And we'll go from there. They are back below this gap after such a tremendous day. But it is what it is. Again, this is trading, and I know it's frustrating, and it's, matter of fact, it's very frustrating. But this is what's happening. We thought there would be a nice little follow through, but there ended up not being one. So let's look at the ES. Kind of can break down the ES, right at the open. And it pretty much got up right at the open. This is around 7 o'clock. It looked good. It was at 270 something. Now it dropped 50 points today. So yeah, it dropped 50 points. So you can see it's really, really a wicked day today. And that's just the way it is. So if you got some of this short, congratulations. If you're like me, I'm just like, I'll look at, see what goes on tomorrow, take a little bit of loss, but try not to, take a bath on a position just because I want to be stubborn. But we can still see that we have these levels in place, and they're closing back below it. So we need the same line in the sand. It's at 2020, which was the line in the sand to hold yesterday, and it got up and looked good, and now right back at it. So you can see this 2018 area to 2000 area is kind of where they need to hold this this would be the fourth time testing if it gets to that point. We don't know what happened overnight, but it did close tremendously weaker. And again, like I said, I will not be one of those guys that will say I told you so and I saw it. I thought it was going to go up, and it ended up not going back. So NQ gave another sell signal, closing near the lows. They need to get below this 44.60 area before we would look at them saying that they have some significant damage. So far, again, it has a lower high for now, but again, they put a bull candle on this, like they've been bipolar like this. I'm not going to bank on that because this would be the lower high from here to here, and we'll see how that goes. Again, I'm not that. Hopefully you guys appreciate the honesty, because what happens is when you don't get it, you think everybody's making money except for you. So I kind of don't run my channel like that. I kind of say, listen, at the end of the day, I prefer for you guys to know if I take a loss, I'll probably post my losses more than I post my winners, not because I'm not a good trader. It's more of you have to have some realistic expectations. Everybody looks like they're 99.9%, and you can see the YM is closing very quickly on another level that needs to hold. It needs to hold the 1700 level, and it's still going. So we'll see if we have a gap into this is the low from yesterday. This is where they flashed us yesterday. So you can see that, again, it's the same type of level. They flashed us yesterday. The grab stops. Now they went all the way up, and it's all the way back down now. So let's look at the IWM. It's down about $1.22 as well. So on the daily time frame, this one was the name that still looked very weak. And break above there will be a 1-2 bar pullback after a grind sideways. So see how that one plays out. The trading names that we looked at, you see that price line closed with an engulfing pattern. So I'm going to be looking at this one tomorrow, see where it opens, maybe take some of that. And I'm looking more at like 1180 for my target. Also looking at Tesla, I don't see anything. Twitter is continuing to go down, so don't really play these, they have to get taken over stuff. Let them play it out. I actually got into the LinkedIn yesterday morning. Yesterday before the close, and it looked like it was going up. And then this one, I'm going to probably cut it off at 127. I took a lot of position off overnight just because I just don't want to hold overnight with such a pull. So if it goes back up, my profit will be smaller. But if it goes back down, I'm trying to just manage risk accordingly. Apple broke down pretty big as well. So if you look here, you can see that it breaks this low. This is like a little continuation pattern here. This is a little continuation pattern that if it breaks below that, it could definitely run really, really quickly to the downside, and it could probably touch 100 quickly, and we'll kind of go from there and look how it is. You had again, this is the SPY. You got Baidu was down about two. It didn't really follow through that much anyway. These levels are still the same levels we were looking at before. Fitbit down another $1.60, and one that held up pretty well today was actually Netflix, but it's still closed in a bearish fashion. And you have Amazon, again, giving dark cloud cover, and you also have dark cloud cover on Google as well. So a lot of stuff looks pretty weak going overnight. But again, we have to see if they're going to hold that 2020 area, which looks like they might go for it the last time. Again, like I said, I was bullish yesterday. I thought it was going to continue and go up, and it didn't. I thought it was going to go. This is the opening print for 2015, and it didn't get there. So I'm just trying to keep it as real as possible on my channel, and we'll just kind of go from there. So we'll look overnight, and it's not looking that good on an hourly basis. You can see that they got all the way up pretty much. This is almost like a pattern. It's broken this level that it held once, broke, held again. Now it's breaking, so it needs to go back up, bounce off this, and go back up higher, or we're going to go test these lows again. So we shall see, gentlemen and ladies. Take care.